G'day punters, round 4 of the drop punt. Good week last week for the best bets, two from two, with Geelong 1 to 39 and the Giants getting the job done at the line of 7.5. Mars multi, obviously,
good fun.
Yeah, getting done unfortunately by Carlton and Port Adelaide, but nonetheless, we're here this week again to hopefully tip you into some more winners. Good round of football coming up, and we look like we're pretty confident again this week with our bets as well. And it all we'll get stuck straight into it. It all kicks off tonight at the SCG 7:20 between the Swans and the Demons. The Swans are $1.70, Demons are $2.20, and the line is 5.5 each way. Interesting game. I've got Sydney as favourites. I think the market's got the odds right. In this game, Melbourne really struggling for form at the moment, losing last week in a high-scoring game to Essendon, and the Swans finally got their account, their win account underway this year, which is nice for them. They go into the game with some sort of confidence, and I've got them. We're betting straight. We're betting early this week. Swans 1 to 39. For mine, they'll be my first best bet of the week at what odds? Probably about $2.05, $2.10, around that quote. So
$2.20.
So that's a good bet for me to start proceedings off this weekend. Mars, have you got something in this for the
player markets? Player markets, most disposals or 30 club. Angus Brayshaw to get 30.
Jeez, we've abused him a bit over the first few weeks. It's been good though. He's he got. When did he get? Who did he get 30 against?
The second round. It was
Geelong.
Against
Geelong. So,
nice price again.
Yeah, $2.10 against the Swans tonight.
Yeah.
So he comes up against a fairly good midfielder, Kennedy and Parker and Jones and the like. But he's playing good football at the moment, Angus Brayshaw, which can't really be said about the rest of his team, unfortunately. But we move on to the next game, Friday night at the G. It's the Pies versus the Dogs. Collingwood $1.22, and the Doggies $4.50 with the line at 28.5. I think I'd maybe just have the Dogs. I know they lost a
little bit in.
They were garbage last week against the Suns, but the Suns are playing good football. They've got some good talent in their side. They were just caught on the hop again, the Bulldogs.
Bit over the odds, I reckon.
Yeah, I think I sort of looked at the market and thought I had sort of Collingwood at maybe the $1.33, and Footscray at maybe like the $3.60, $3.50 mark around there. But I'm not betting on the head-to-head. I've gone, so the first two games actually where a couple of my best bets come up in Footscray at the line, 28.5 at $1.90. I think they'll cover it. I think they'll bounce back after a poor loss last week and be really competitive against last year's grand finalists, who had a bit of a harrowing experience last week again. Dom Sheed was causing them nightmares again.
Kicking them in the same spot.
Yeah, so that's a strange one for Collingwood. If they lose that, they go to what?
2-2.
2-2. Yeah. So, interesting game. But I've got the Dogs at the line. I think they'll cover that. Yeah. Next game's really intriguing game here between Geelong versus the GWS Giants. This game's set for Saturday afternoon at 1:45 at Cardinia Park, GMHBA Stadium. We've got the Cats outright favourites here, $1.42, and the Giants are $2.90. I thought the Giants looked over the odds in this initially. What's the line in that game? The line's 17.5. Yeah, I thought initially when the markets went up, the Giants were under the odds. I'd probably have them closer to $1.55 and $2.60, $2.70. But you look at the Giants away form, and they haven't exactly set the world on fire when they travel away from Spotless Stadium, as was shown in round 2 against West Coast. They got flogged at Optus Stadium. So, and the Cats are up and about. They're 3-0. They've got obviously a formidable record at Cardinia Park. It's a fortress for them down the highway. But no involvement from me in this game. I think I'm just going to sit back and enjoy and watch this. I think
GWS got a point to prove this week, playing away from home. That is.
Have you got them in?
No, I don't have them in,
okay.
but I think they could be upset of the round from odds perspective.
Yeah, if you look, $2.90 is a
Pretty good price for
reasonable
GWS,
price. Yeah, but it's not. It's a tough game to get involved in when you look at their away record and then you look at the way
Oh yeah, it's yuck.
they're playing
It's
football.
disgusting.
And last time they played each other at Cardinia Park last year, the odds were almost identical. Having said that, GWS had a number of injuries going into that game, and Geelong ended up winning by over 10 goals, I think, from memory. But completely different lineup for the Giants. They've got Kelly, who's up and about now. Hopefully they get Toby Green back fit from that calf injury or that leg injury that he got, or something like that. If you were going to play, maybe the Giants, but let's leave me out of that one. I think just watch it. I think it's going to be a good game of football. Just watch that one. I think punters let that one go through. Next game is another intriguing game, Essendon versus the Brisbane Lions, Saturday 2:10, the traditional Saturday afternoon time slot. The Dons are slight favourites here, $1.80. The Lions even money, $2. And the line is 2.5, I think. Yeah, the line's very, very short. The Dons finally getting their account off to a start for 2019 last week, defeating Melbourne in a high-scoring game when the Lions are flying at 3-0. But they come to the MCG for the first time this year against the Bomber side, who got the monkey off the back last week. Nothing for me here. The market's not really letting you on the Bombers, I wouldn't say, at $1.80. I think the Lions look to be the slight value, maybe, given that they're going well. But the fact that Essendon got that win last week, I think, will hold them in good stead. Yeah, I think so. But this is a game I'm not too keen to get overly involved in here.
I've got them Essendon to win, but 1-39, saying that. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think they'll belt Brisbane if they do win. So
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, no, nothing for me there. I'm letting that one go through. Next game is an intriguing one for Richmond. They face Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval, 4:35 Saturday afternoon. Port Adelaide 3's on at $1.30 and the Tigers are $3.60 with the line at 24.5. Tigers. I mean, they're understandably outsiders in this game. I can't really see them.
I'd have them $5. I'd write your own ticket for the Tigers.
They look out on their feet at the moment. No Martin, no Cochin, no Rance. Hawley, I think, is still under the injury cloud with a hamstring. No Rewalt.
I don't know if Caddy gets a gig this week.
Caddy might or might not play. He still might be a couple of weeks away too. So they're getting down to the bare bones. And I think Shane Edwards captain's aside for them this week. No Cochin.
Shane Edwards.
So they are going to struggle against Port Adelaide, I would think, over there. But there's a saying, beware of the wounded tiger. But they're struggling at the moment. I can't really see them defeating Port Adelaide, and the $1.30 is not exactly enticing either.
Right.
I'll think that one's going to be let through as well. Nothing for me in that.
Nothing for me in that.
Not at a head-to-head line.
No.
Next game, both sides here have definitely got a point to prove. North Melbourne versus Adelaide, 7:25 at Docklands Marvel Stadium. North are outsiders, $2.15. The Crows are $1.75 favourites, and the line is set at 4.5. North Melbourne came out of the blocks
flying
like a shot out of a gun last week, but they were whittled away eventually by Hawthorn at the G. And the Crows, who did the Crows play? They lost, did they?
Yeah.
Or did they win? Who did they lose to? Who did they play? Who did Adelaide play? This has escaped me now. They played against Geelong, that's right, yes. The best bet last week, yes. They were they kicked 10-15, but they were, disappointing. Adelaide at home against Geelong last week. They come into this game as favourites. Deserved favourites, yes. Because they did get within 4 or 5 goals of a team who's absolutely flying at the moment in Geelong. But, this is another game you can't really... You got North who were 0-3 and looked like they were going to win last week and still couldn't win. They were box seat in the 1-1 last week as well, and they still couldn't win. And then you got Adelaide who were just Mate, they're forwards.
Yeah.
Walker and
Jenkins.
Jenkins. Even Betts has been
Betts is
rubbish this year at the moment as well.
Put them on the rack.
Yeah, they look like they're playing with concrete boots at the moment. They're big forwards. How can you back them with confidence at $1.75? I think this is a good opportunity because I think North will start well again.
I think
lay Adelaide for the bounce,
and
then again back them in play if they do get out. I think the Crows are a good lay. I think if you're again like the way how we sort of suggest things here with your trading, if you trade on AFL as well, I think the Crows will get out because it will be a tight contest. But $1.75 to lay them, and then you might be able to get your stake back and even profit a little bit on the in-play markets as well with the exchange. But yeah, again, not a game I can really get too confident about from a head-to-head or line point of view.
I think North are going to get the monkey off the back and
get the chocolates.
Yeah, I think they're going to strike this week, definitely. Is Ben Brown playing this week?
He is.
Yeah. I think
he needs to have a good game.
I think he'll have a big game this week.
Gosh, he needs to have a good game.
The gollywog.
Yeah.
Hopefully he kicks 5 or 6 and just got North Melbourne straight win at $6.15.
Yeah, I've got my theory is that ever since he put the vegan suit on, he's just gone downhill. Get rid of the vegan suit, Ben, and maybe we might
just focus on.
Maybe I might back you. Mars has backed you, but I'm
focus on.
I'm steering clear. I'm not getting involved in this game. Next game is the Derby or the Derby, however you want to call it, between West Coast Eagles and the Freo Dockers. The Eagles are heavy favourites at $1.13. Freo $6.50 is game at Optus Stadium at 8:10. And the line for that game is set at 36.5, so 6 goals. Nothing from me here. I think the Eagles will win comfortably. How much by? I'm not really sure. It could be 5 goals or more.
Last year, didn't they?
Believe so.
In the second one.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, nothing. I'm not getting involved in this game. I'll let this one go through. And if you're in WA and you're watching and you're going to the game, good luck to whoever your team is. Next game, Suns versus our Blue Boys. Gold Coast versus Carlton. Sunday at 2:40 Metricon Stadium. The Suns are favourites here. $1.58 after a win against the Bulldogs, and Carlton $2.45 after letting one slip against the Swans last week. I've got another best bet here, so 3. This is my third and final one for the week. Carlton versus Gold Coast, either team to win by 1 to 15. I think it'll be a close game, so you'll get $2.15 for that. Maybe a bit more wherever, or depending who you bet with. I think this will be a close game. Carlton have been obviously in all their games in the first 3 rounds, just not being able to get over the line, and the Suns are playing good football at the moment, but not winning by much when they do. And not losing by much when they lose. They've only lost by 1 point. Yes. Both teams to win by. Carlton versus Gold Coast. Either team to win by 1 to 15 is the bet for me there. And then the final game of the round: Saints versus the Hawks, and Kilda versus Hawthorn. Marvel Stadium on Sunday afternoon, 3:20. The Saints are $2.80. Hawthorn are $1.46, with the line set at just over 2 goals, 14.5. St Kilda playing good football. They won last week against. They just lost last week to Freo over there. Never an easy task going to WA and playing the 2 West Australian teams, and the Hawkers getting the win over North Melbourne at the G. I don't know. It's tough to line these 2 form lines up. I don't know if Hawthorn's win against North is better, or St Kilda's loss to Freo over there is better form. I'm not
sure.
Not 100% sure. Obviously, winning form's the best form, but not all the time.
St Kilda time slot on a Sunday.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Those twilight late afternoon games at Docklands.
Their supporters don't like a late one. I'll tell you that.
Nothing for me here. I'm letting this one go through, but I think Hawthorn deserve to be favourites there. But I maybe might have markets a little bit closer together again. Maybe Hawthorn $1.55, Saints $2.60, $2.45, something like that. But no, nothing for me there. So what have we got? So just to recap, the best bets, the Monties. Swans 1-39 tonight against the D's. Footscray plus 28.5 to cover the line against Collingwood at $1.90. And then the other bet is Carlton versus Gold Coast, either team to win by 1 to 15 points at $2.15. And Mars, your multi.
Got our multi for this
go through it.
weekend.
Recap.
We have, so to start off tonight, Angus Brayshaw 30 or more. Essendon 1-39.
Yep.
Bulldogs, the line, plus 28. And
What's the next?
North Melbourne to win. And that'll get you something in the neighbourhood of $20.
$20, yeah. So that's the one to have a Peter McKenna on. $10. Hopefully we can continue with our winning ways. It's been a good start to the.
Awesome.
It's been a good first
100%?
month. So no, 5 from 6. The only one who caught me out, which was, geez, it was looked home for all money, was Hawthorn 1-39 against Footscray. So 5 from 6 at the moment. We've got 3 bets. My 3 best bets this weekend. Your multis will still be well and truly ahead after the
first week.
The first week,
we're still playing with their money,
which is good. So. Like and subscribe, guys. Again, if you've got any questions or any queries, make sure you leave some comments in the YouTube bar or the Facebook comment section as well, and we'll try our best to answer them. But like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week, punters. All the best.